Welcome student. Today we will be starting with our actual syllabus, that is from our first topic of GG333 Geoinformatics part 1. As while introducing the syllabus, I have told you that our first chapter is Introduction to Geoinformatics. So today we will be starting from our first topic, Introduction to Geoinformatics. In that, first of all, we are going to discuss about definition of GIS. Student, definition of GIS was put forth by various scholars. So today we will be discussing about the definition one by one. First, I would like to introduce the definition of RIN. RIN, the definition was put forth in 1989. As per the definition given by RIN, GIS is a system, hardware, software and procedure designed to support, capture, manage, manipulate and analyze, create, model and display the specially referenced data for solving complex planning and management problems. So this was the definition put forth by RIN in 1989. We will see one or two definition and then we will be discussing. The other definition was put forth by Burrow. The name of the scholar. As per the Burrow, GIS deals with space-time data, often implies computer hardware and software. So it is space-time data. We have seen the definition of RIN and Burrow. Now I would like to discuss you with the definition. See student, first of all we have to keep in mind that GIS, it is a computer based system. GIS, it is a computer based system, consists of hardware and software and requires procedure to work. Means it is based on a computer based system based on hardware and software required procedures. It collects, store, manipulate, analyze, integrate and represent the data in the form of map. So GIS, it is a computer based system for collecting, integrating and analyzing the information related to surface of the earth. Surface related to surface of the earth means whatever information which we see on the surface of the earth, that is in the form of features, in the form of say, I will take one example of topo sheet. As we all know that topo sheet provides us both physical information as well as cultural information. In physical information present on topo sheet, we can see the mountain, river, drainage network, various features, natural vegetation, forest cover and all. And cultural information such as road network, infrastructural development, settlement, connectivity, railway network, etc. So in this way, in topo sheet we are having both the information, that is physical information as well as cultural information. Suppose if we are interested in retrieving some information from topo sheet, it is very difficult task. For example, if I am only interested in road data or a railway track or say some drainage pattern, drainage network, it is difficult to identify because the huge amount of data is there and to sort out that data it is difficult. But in GIS system it is very easy, very effective and easy to understand. Actually what happens, GIS works on layers of features information. This is very important. It works on layers. Means each and every features can be made in the form of layers and that layers can be retrieved and you can study separately a specific layer of information. This is very important aspect of GIS. we will be taking one more definition which has been put forth by USGS. USGS is United States Geological Survey Department. As per them, GIS, it is a computer system capable of ascending, storing, manipulating and displaying geographical referenced information, that is data identified according to the location. So this is the definition given by USGS. So we have discussed 3-4 definitions of GIS. We have understood a very important concept of GIS, that is it retrieves the information or it provides the information in the form of layers. It gives the information related to the surface of the earth, and as per the Burroughs definition, it provides space-time information. So this was about the definition of GIS. You have to keep this thing also in mind, that it is a computer-based system. Okay. Now next we will be talking about subsystem of GIS. Subsystem of GIS. GIS consists of 4 subsystems. First one is data input subsystem. In this subsystem, whatever information which we have collected, that is in the form of primary map, primary information such as field survey, or you can say a primary information which is collected in the form of questionnaire, or the secondary information such as published data in the form of census, magazines, thesis, or any reports. That all information which we are collected, that information is inserted into the system software for further process. So first important subsystem is data input subsystem. The another one is data storage and retrieval subsystem. Data storage and retrieval subsystem. In this, what happens, whatever data we have already input into the subsystem, that data is stored into the subsystem's hardware or hard disk, and again when there is a need of that data, while doing the further process, we are able to retrieve that data. So the another important aspect of GIS is that it provides the data storage as well as it retrieves the data when there is a need. So data input subsystem, data storage and retrieval subsystem. The another subsystem is data manipulation and analysis subsystem. This is data manipulation and analysis system. Whatever data which we have inserted, now we know that it is stored and we can retrieve when there is a need. So another thing is that while working with that data, there is a need of conversion of various format, various aspects is there. So while dealing with that data, we need to manipulate that data as per the need of the user, as well as we have to analyze that data for obtaining the desired results. So this is the another important subsystem of GIS, data manipulation and analysis. And last subsystem is reporting subsystem. Reporting means whatever analysis we have done, that analysis we are showing in the form of chart, in the form of tables or in the form of maps. That is called as reporting subsystem. This is a result of the analysis of what we have done with the data which was inputted into the subsystem. So today we have covered 2 important points. First one is definition, and another one is subsystem of GIS. Now next we have to see is potential of GIS. This is very important. Potential of GIS. Student, before learning any subject or before introducing any topic, we should be aware about its potential. So, the potential of GIS is limitless, but today we are going to talk about few important potential of GIS which we should be knowing about GIS before actually learning its process. So, I will be introducing you with the potential of GIS. Before that, I will be telling about the GIS. It is an empowering technology. The modern GIS has advanced the utility of map by replacing it with a large number of map coverage, each with interrelated thing. This coverage can be automatically analyzed and their things combined to give a meaningful answer for a decision maker. Yes. While introducing the definition, I have told you about GIS. See student, GIS is an empowering technology. It is developing day by day, and in the modern GIS we have changed our view to look towards map. Now see, while referring a paper map, we are only able to identify, only able to study the map which is limited. But in GIS, the coverage is vast. You can study the entire globe at a time. This is an important aspect. And another thing is that each and every aspect is interrelated. Means if we are only interested in studying about road network, we can study a road network. Or we are interested about studying a road network with a forest cover, we can study together forest cover and road network. Or water body and forest cover, or settlement and transport network. Each and everything we can study separately, as well as we can interrelate various features on the surface of the earth and study together. This is one of the important aspects of modern GIS, which we have to consider. Now see, due to this what happened, a decision maker is there, or anybody is studying, or anybody is trying to make a planning about an area, or city planning or town planning, or any scheme is implemented. That time this technology can play a vital role. Now see, the another potential of GIS is that GIS is changing the way to do things with maps. Traditionally or previously we used the maps for a very limited aspect, but now due to the introduction of GIS technology, we are using this technology everywhere. For example, in navigation system, with the help of the satellite, we are able to identify each and every location on the globe. We are able to track. We are doing various things with GIS data. So GIS is changing the way to do the things with the maps, the way the things about geographic information, even the way in which the geographic data are collected and combined. Okay. The another task that were impossible with a traditional map is now very common with GIS data. Means previously what were the limitation of the map was, it was only providing you the way information, or it is showing you the layouts, but today it is not like that. The map has become digital. You can navigate, you can determine the area, you can identify the encroachment, each and everything very easily with the help of GIS technology. Apart from that, GIS is an efficient management tool for foresters to keep and update intervening of forest resources. Okay, I would like to share this information. Once I remember I went to the forest officer and he was having lots of records with him. Just I asked him, you are having the record of each and every species or each and every tree in this forest? He says, yes, we have the record of each and every tree, as well as we are keeping updating of the records regularly in our software. So he has shown that with the help of the location information, that is latitude and longitude, Apart from that, the height of the trees, the date of the plantation of the tree, the shading of the tree, each and every information was recorded over there. So with the help of GIS software, you can regularly update the information of the forest resources, as well as you can monitor them very smoothly. Fire department have a need for GIS to enhance their routine capabilities to ensure rapid response in emergencies. This I will be explaining you. For example, once you make a call in the case of emergency, for example, fire has taken place somewhere. So during that time, fire departments gets the alarm, as well as with the help of GIS software, they get the best route which has to be followed to reach a particular site where what you can say, the fire has taken place or a disaster has took place. So fire department will get the exact route which has to be followed. Now what do you mean by exact route which has to be followed? For example, from a fire department to the site, there are 2-3 roads which led to that particular place. So what happened? With the help of navigating system, with the help of satellite connectivity, the GIS will suggest you the better route by which your vehicle can reach there in a less number of time without having any obstacle in between. So this is very important. The another important potential of GIS is that the military could use the GIS to determine the appropriate plan and organize troops movement. We all know that in the military operation, it is very important to know about the planning of what you can say, where the arms and ammunition is kept, where the food grains are kept, where the basement is there, all things related with the enemy's planning. Apart from that, we have to plan accordingly. So GIS can be helpful for designing the plan for troops movement, as we are getting the information about road network, as we are getting the information about each and every aspect related with the earth surface. Another important potential of GIS, it is in cellular companies or cell phone companies. For example, GIS, with the help of GIS, they are able to site the transmission of tower to avoid the conflict with neighbor and still allow a clear line of sight and signal transmission. Means what happened? For example, with the help of GIS technology, they are able to identify, for example, there is one cellular tower and its area of circumference is say 5 km. So we can identify how many users are present in 5 km, how many different competitor users are there, and accordingly they are able to identify the best site for installing another tower or installing the tower. Means while installing the mobile towers for this transmission purpose, GIS provides you the best sites, and with the help of that information you can plant your tower for better facility to the users. Then the local government uses GIS to develop growth and development plan to modify zoning regulations to account for increasing population pressure. Yes, as we know that GIS works on data. So once you have provided the population data into the system, you can also prepare various maps with the help of that information, and you can form different zones of your area. And with the help of the zoning information, it becomes very easy for the local government to plan their perspectives. The next department is police department. They are also using GIS to compile the information and to characterize the movement and operational settings of suspected serial killers or any crime. So police department, they are using GIS to compile the information and to characterize the movement and operational settings of the suspected criminals. So in this way, police department, local government, cellular companies, military, fire department, forest department, academics, each and every sector is utilizing the GIS for their betterment. Academic disciplines such as geography, geology, biology, architecture, each and every department is using GIS for various purposes to develop and test their hypothesis concerning patterns, natural phenomena of the earth. So this was the short description about the potential of GIS. Means now we have come to know that the GIS is a very handy tool the modern science has given us, and we can utilize this for the betterment of the society, for making the life easy and convenient. Thank you.